Oh man, there's so many. Honestly, I might end up doing more than five. What's going on, HP? Just about to start doing some reviews here. Yeah, so a good chunk of this stream, guys, because I'm gonna just be like batch filming a bunch of reviews. I won't actually be able to pay attention to the comments, but I'll do my best. Not bad, not bad. I'm getting a way late start on this. I was supposed to be doing this like honestly 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. Uh, okay. So I don't know why this camera's coming up a little dark. I do got contrast on it. Maybe we'll try changing it. See if that helps us at all here. Let me get on the Streamlabs. See, it's really bright on Streamlabs, like really over contrasted on Streamlabs, but for some reason on here it's looking dark. Let's go live. There we go. Okay, no, that contrasted up big time. 720, so let's go to 1080. This should be 4K. Huh. All right. I guess it's not gonna let us stream in 4K for some reason, so we're gonna have to do 1080, 60 frames. What's going on, David? Fart, what's going on? HV. I'm doing this Bros trend first. This is like a 5 kilometer 5G Wi-Fi bridge. You can do it like you can use it to like bridge your Wi-Fi from your house to like a shop, and then have a whole nother um, have like a base unit in there that actually, or like a Wi-Fi modem going from the receiver. So you got a whole nother Wi-Fi system on a, like a remote part of your property up to 5 kilometers away, or you can just have it like up on a telephone pole with like a surveillance camera anywhere from like right up to 5 kilometers distance. You can kind of see it in that part there. But yeah, there's this. There's a couple that I like absolutely have to get done today. Just people were complaining. Some of the brands I'm working with. What was the other one? There's a couple. Honestly, like scatterbrain right now. I can't even think of all of them. Oh, the other one was like on-demand hot water heater, an electric one, and then I was supposed to get this shit done yesterday. I'm late. Oh, no worries, HB. Yeah, there's a whole bunch though, a whole bunch. Thank you, thank you. It's belated now. It was on the 14th, but that's all right. We'll drag it forward because most people didn't know it was my birthday yesterday till they seen that I said birthday sleep stream. Um, which now that I think about it, I think I started that at 2 in the morning, so I technically guess it was. It was my birthday yesterday, yeah, July 14th. 36. 36 years young. Alright, I'm gonna quickly film this one. And then I gotta do this egg incubator. And then this bug zapper right here. And I gotta do this electric fillet knife for fishing. And there's that exhaust fan, but I gotta install that on my trailer. This really needs to get done. I was supposed to do this like quite a while back, and it's worth like $450. So I'm missing out on a lot of commission from not having this one up. I gotta get it up ASAP. I had another one that's just a single camera, and it was like 200 and something. But this one, it's almost $500 Canadian. So I should get this shit up because at 20% commission, this thing's like $100 every time it sells. So, and then that hot water tank. You know what? I'm gonna do the hot water tank. First, I'm gonna do the Wi-Fi bridge, and then I'm gonna do the hot water tank because those are the two that I really um, need to get back to the vendors or the brands because they've been all over my ass since I got sick. I was supposed to get these ones done weeks ago. Thanks, Fart. Alright, I'm starting this video, guys, so I won't be able to respond for a little bit here. Guys, we got a 5-kilometer Wi-Fi bridge from Bros Trend. So this thing has a 30-degree angle that it broadcasts at, and you get your sender and receiver unit with it. And I think you can actually add up to, I think it's like 4 receivers. Let me check. It might even be more, guys. I just read this, but I already forgot. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna have to scratch that. I should know this. I just studied that. I forgot. We're gonna restart that one. That was shit. So 30 degrees vertical or horizontal, 30 vertical. That's what it was. I had it on their website. That's what it was. We gotta pull it back up on their website. Bros Trend. This shit you gotta study before you even start the review. I know better. Especially these like tech products. There's a lot that I know about. Where the hell is it? I think it's lower down the page. Come on. Here we go. Well, come on, bro. Where I literally just read this shit like an hour ago. How am I not finding it? Was it on their website? I'm too tired for this shit, guys. Waited way too long. Way too long today. I can't read the comments, by the way, guys, right now. I'm not on the stream. I'm on these guys' website right now. Come on, man. Is it on their video? Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, don't mind me right now, guys. I'm just doing a little product studying here. Maybe we'll skip that part. Alright, fuck it. We're not gonna include that part. Alright, take two. Get back on a stream. I'm looking at my camera. I'm filming review videos right now for brand deals that I'm doing. I got about 130 of them I gotta do because I was sick for 3 weeks. So I gotta do like 5 of them a day for the next 30 days to get caught up. I was doing 8 to 12 a day before, but I hit burnout. I can't keep up with that shit anymore. That's way too much. It's too much. I was doing like 12 to 14 hours a day. I can't keep that kind of workload going. You just like, yeah, it was way too much. I hit burnout, got like ill. I wasn't eating enough. I lost like 25 pounds. Literally got sick as hell for 3 weeks. So no more of that shit. I'm not doing more than 5 products a day. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Derek Nichols Studios premiere in 30 minutes. Sleep stream to hell. Oh, the next premiere starts in half an hour. Huh. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna quickly film this one. Guys, we're bringing you a 5 kilometer Wi-Fi bridge from Pros Trend today. You get 30 degrees vertical, 30 degrees horizontal, all the way up to 5 kilometers out. So if you got like a campground or a festival event, even like a big large property with a cabin at the back or a barn or workshop, and you want to jump some internet over there, you use this, and this has got the sending and the receiving unit. You can actually get extra receivers. I can't remember the exact amount that this will run, but you can have multiple receivers to the one transmitter. And I mean, at 30 degrees, technically, if you put 12 of these up on a tower in the center of your property, you basically got a giant personal cell phone tower that's gonna like transmit 5 kilometers out. So anywhere you put a receiver within 5 kilometers of that in direct line of sight, you're gonna have like 867 megabytes on 5G per second. So super super fast. And yeah, there's different ways you can set it up. You can use it as a bridge, just to go from your house to your cabin or your workshop on the other end of your property or campsite, or you got a large commercial yard, anything like that, guys. Um, and then you have the receiver in that shop, and all you gotta do is set up a modem in there so that you can broadcast Wi-Fi in that shop. And that's if you want to have a second Wi-Fi covered area, you'd run a modem off of the receiver, or you can actually just directly run off the receiver with no Wi-Fi if you just want to have like different parts of your property have surveillance cameras or any kind of like monitoring system, like weather monitoring or like water level monitoring. If you got a creek in your property, anything to do with like some kind of remote monitoring over the internet, you can actually just mount your receiver, and then you're just gonna hardwire Ethernet right to your camera or whatever you're using that needs internet. And then on top of that, you can actually have, if it's within that 30 degree range, you could actually pretty much have, I think it's like 4 or 6 different receivers, guys. So, and like I said, if you go right up to 12 of these things, you'll cover every single direction around you. And these are also another nice thing. It runs off 12-volt DC. It does come with a power adapter that you plug into the wall, so AC to DC. But it's 1 amp at 12 volts DC, which is 12 watts. So if you had a little solar panel and one of those small, like 10 to 50 amp hour 12-volt batteries, you could actually snip that wire and just directly DC wire, and you technically have Wi-Fi all the way out 5 kilometers in the middle of nowhere, just running off a small solar panel. At 12 watts, guys, you would only need about a 50-watt solar panel and a small battery to keep you live all year round. So quickly open this box up and check out the build quality on it. So we're getting a property in the spring, and we're looking between probably 20 to 40 acres. So we will be utilizing these on that property because we are going to be having a remote cabin near the back of the property, and this is going to supply that. So yeah, it's got that same flat kind of style that you see up on those 5G towers, guys. it is set up to be pole mounted on about a 2 to 3 inch pole, and as well, it's got these. So if you want to mount it on something flat like the side of a house or a barn, you can just put the 2 screws in and drop that in. And let's double check on here. So yeah, this is 12 volt 1 amp, guys, like I was saying. So, and you can also power it through the Ethernet cable. It does give you that option. So you get 2 of these AC to DC adapters. You can directly plug that into this, or as I said, they give you this thing, guys. You put the power in there. You run your Ethernet through this, and then back out and up, and the Ethernet cable will actually power it. So lots of different options for powering. You do get 2 of those, one for the transmitter and one for the receiver. They got zap straps for mounting all of your hardware. They even got stuff for going into drywall or brick or concrete. You get your Ethernet cables. It's everything you need is in this package, guys. They got you ready to go right out of the box. You're not gonna have to go to the hardware store. You're not gonna need any fancy tools. But the only tool I can see you'd need for this is maybe a Phillips screwdriver, and even my grandmother has one of those in her junk drawer. So I'm gonna say this is pretty much no tools, no hardware required for this install. Just gonna pack this up now. This is always the fun part. There we go. And that's it. 2 solid units, guys. Got that classic 5G tower look on them. Super easy to install. Everything you need in the box. Thank you guys for watching the review video. Alright, guys. 1 down. 1 down. I think I'm only doing 5 tonight. What we miss? Need a vacation. Do I ever do? Big time. Big time. I'm gonna go for a drive next week and get my dump truck re-inspected, get that thing insured, and probably do a little bit of tree work on the side here just because I'm missing it, guys. I don't need to do it for the money. Obviously I got this gig going on, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm missing some heavy labor. I feel like I'm missing out on some of manhood, not cutting trees down and working hard. So we're gonna get the old dirty diesel fired up, I think next week, hopefully. And go have some fun. Well, maybe we'll do a vlog or something. Maybe I'll bring you guys along for that. We'll see. Okay, so this one's done. I think next. See, because the rest is easy shit. This one was a tech product. You kind of got to know a little bit about it, and there's a lot to talk about. Next one's just going to be like the egg incubator, I think, and the bug zapper. Those are easy. That birdhouse, I could get technical with it. I could make it hard. Hell yeah, I love the outdoors. See, I could get technical, guys, with that smart bird feeder with the smart cameras, but I don't think I'm gonna go too nuts on it. I'm gonna keep it like a 5-minute review. Keep it simple, keep it easy. With that being said, let's do that one next. Why not? Yeah, so I'm gonna hammer these 5 off just so it's done. I'm just gonna go back to back to back, guys. Batch record it, and then I'm gonna jump off here, have a smoke, and then we can hang out upstairs on live, and I'll do all my editing and shit up there because I don't want to be in the studio for too long. I'm already freaking burning up. This I was supposed to review too, actually. These guys were talking to me. Full spectrum, 10 watts. Is that the vendor's name? Domina Grow Light. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do this one. This one will take 2 minutes. I know, yeah. I'm doing this quick, easy one, and then we're gonna go for a smoke. I'll bring you guys. Oh, I can't bring you guys with me. We're on the. Cause I stream from like my cell phone, my iPad, and from this new webcam that I got. I got this one from a brand deal too. So I won't be able to bring you guys with me because you're actually on the computer in the studio right now, and I'm doing all the reviews on my phone. Yeah, let's just get these done. Let's get these done, and then smoke, and then I'll go upstairs and I'll edit it. So this is one more. Let's go. Guys, we got two 10-watt grow lights from Damia. Can't pronounce it. That's it. If you guys want to pronounce it. So these are USB powered. Really nice if you want to like start your tomatoes early or anything like that. I actually started mine way too late this year. They're still producing, but I should have got them done way earlier. I didn't start mine until about a month and a half ago. But now that I got these, we're going to be going way earlier. So you get a whole bunch of options for sticky. You've got double-sided sticky. You get 4 of those. And looks like it's just the one plug is going to power both of them. And see on the back, you got some aluminum there to get rid of the heat. Tons of cord as well, lots of cord. And this is full spectrum, guys. If you look on here, you get 4 different power settings. And then you also get a timer. It's 6, 12, or 16 hours for your light cycle. So you could do like your 16 hours for getting everything started and germinating, as well as you can just go straight on. So for like germination, I'll probably just go straight on. And once they're like seedlings, I'd go 16 hours. I don't see myself using the 12 and 12, the flowering, because that's going to be, most of them will be outside for that. But if it's going to be like a really nasty storm, you could bring them in and run that on the 12-hour setting. But let's check the box out, get some more specs on this. So you can see we got the 6 red lights in the center. That's going to be more of your like growth spectrum, or sorry, your flowering spectrum. And then your white one's going to be your growth, which is nice because that's what we're really going to want to utilize these for, most of us, is house plants or starting your seedlings really early for the season so you can get them started in like April. And then by the time June rolls around, guys, they're already going to be 2 months old seedlings. You could even start them in March. Like I said, I didn't start mine until like probably 2 months ago, and it's already, no, I'm not even. I started mine like almost June because we were still getting really cold nights. So here's the wavelength. It is full spectrum. And the fact that this is only 10 watts, guys, it's not going to take any hydro. You're not even going to notice it on your bill. So the light output is 186 lumens at 8 inches. And then you get 25,000 hours it's rated for. I'll just show you guys that if you want to pause it, read it yourselves. But like I said, it's got really nice thermal backing plates on there. So you're not going to have to worry about melting the plastic or nothing. All the heat's going to be displaced through the back of it. And the fact that it comes with that's nice. You're not going to have to use one of the ones from your phone chargers or something. It comes with its own. This one's actually rated at 5 volts DC, 2000 milliamps. So that's your 10 watts. So it is rated for what they claim. And we'll do another video once I get these set up, guys. I was supposed to have a greenhouse coming that I was going to shoot this video with and do a product demonstration, but it didn't end up coming. And I already got all my plants outside, and timing was way off on this, but I will get another video. I do have some house plants we could test it out on, but for now, just wanted to get you guys this unboxing video, show you this awesome product that I'm going to be working with. And yeah, you guys enjoy it. I'm really excited to use it in the spring. Damn, that was so long for such a small product. Okay. Alright. So actually, I'm gonna need that tag. I'm editing. I wanna see outside. Yeah. I could maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll go live when I'm outside. Try and go live tomorrow outside. It's about to start getting dark out there anyway. It's already quarter after 8 down here. So that one's done. And then who else is thermal. I gotta do this one. Oh yeah, I wasn't even wearing my lavalier mic either. My bad, guys. My bad. Not gonna lie, I might need a smoke before I dive into doing this one. So I'm gonna quickly have a smoke and run the air conditioner for a minute because it's getting warm. I'm gonna let the air conditioner run for like 10 minutes in here and have a smoke because it's getting toasty in this bitch. Alright guys, I'm gonna let the air conditioner run for like 10 minutes and have a smoke. I will be back. And then I gotta film this Thermalmate. Like a mini electric hot water heater. 1.3 gallons. Yeah, we'll do this. And then we'll do that bird feeder. And then the bird house. And maybe the egg incubator. Well, let's just do 5 today. Let's not push it. So we already got that. I do need to do that towel warmer too. Maybe we'll do the towel warmer as well. Okay, I'll be back. That AC pump is already getting cool, guys. Yeah, we'll give that like 10 minutes. It'll do its thing. Still going up, guys. Still going up. We got there. It is time to review this Thermomate. Tired. It is way cooler than that. I'll turn up the big. Alrighty. Oh, that's way better. It's like 10 degrees cooler in here now. Much better. Alright. It's going more each day. That's good, guys. Really good. I am tired. So tired. Okay. This one. Pull this up real quick here. Oh man. Got a bunch of messages to get back to. Alright. I will give you my delivery address. Okay. Thermomate. Do you guys have a campaign opening now? Thermomate. Ooh, 27,000 watts. Dang. Is that legit? That's a shoot load of 400 to be 1,000. Jeez. That's like 100 amps. That can't be right. 100 amps at 240. What's the actual power draw? Holy shit, it is 120 amps. That's nuts. 3 sets of double full 40 amp breaker. Damn. Holy shit. Yeah, that's insane. It's a 6 kilowatt. 6,000 watt. 20 gallons per minute. That's pretty good. That's all I need. Okay. I gotta find the one I'm working with. Hey, I have that one. 400. Except mine is propane. Oh shit, what did I do? Propane. That's the one. Thanks. Hey, there we go. That's the one right there. Okay. We'll keep talking about it. Alright, I think I got an idea how I'm gonna roll this one out. Okay. Okay. Alright. No, not on this screen. Um, alright, I gotta film this next one. Yeah, nothing so far, HP. Nothing so far. Alright, I am starting this next one up right now. We still have the fire up there. 1.3 gallon. Alright, stop that. Alright, guys, we got the Thermomate point of use, which means kind of like right where you're gonna use it. 1.3 gallon hot water tank. It's electric. So anywhere, and this is only 120 volts. So anywhere you got a standard outlet, guys, you can power this thing. It's honestly a lot of applications. We're getting a property next spring or summer, and we're gonna have some remote cabins and shops and stuff away from the house, which will be plumbed with cold water, but there won't be any hot water to them. So this is gonna allow us to have hot water in the shop or in one of our cabins that we're putting on the property. But on top of that, guys, even if you're using this in a large house or like a commercial building, anything really large, um, we all know that issue that we run into when we are in a really large building or a warehouse or something like that where there's only one hot water source and it happens to be 500 feet away from the water source. So if you're in a warehouse or just a large house in general, whatever it is, guys, you can be creative with that idea. But you crack on that hot water and you're standing there waiting for like sometimes a solid minute. I worked in a large mill before, and really they only had hot water for the bathrooms and lunchrooms and stuff. One of these would have been beautiful for that place. They didn't have it though. They only had a hot water tank in the main office building, which was like on the whole other side of the property. And they ran an underground line with some insulation and stuff leading up to our lunchroom and our bathrooms in the mill. And I'm not even kidding you guys. You'd almost want to crack that hot water on when you went to use the washroom by the time you were done using the washroom, it would be getting warm. So for things like that, you put this underneath the sink, guys. That's actually, I don't know why they would have done that. It would have been a lot cheaper to go with this than to bury those lines underground all the way from the main office to the lunchroom. But yeah, if you got anything like that, guys, you can literally pop this under the counter with just a cold water supply. Tap this into your cold water supply. It's got the half-inch standard fittings on there, which is really easy to tap any standard plumbing into. And yeah, you just throw this under the counter, guys. You got hot water. This is more than enough to even run a dishwasher. This would definitely keep up to run a dishwasher, and it does have a relief valve up top here. I believe it comes with it. Let me quickly check because we do have a box here. Automatic relief valve. So yeah, we have a relief valve, guys, that goes right in the top here. It's just like the ones you see on standard big tall hot water tanks. So you're gonna have that on the top. You can just leave that as is, as very unlikely it's ever gonna go off. Or you can actually plumb that. You can tap into that and plumb it to a drain. Um, Probably if you want to do things like code, you'd want to have it plumbed to a drain. But also again, if you're going near a sink that you already have under a sink, the same idea of how you would tie a dishwasher drain hose into your drain system or your sewage system. So you could really easily just tie this into your drain under the sink, guys, and then your pressure relief valve's taken care of. Like I said, you're just going to tap into your existing cold water line. I know a lot of us have sinks on our properties and just in the shops, stuff like that, that only have cold water tied to them. So instead of having to do a whole bunch of plumbing to bring hot water there, and like I said, you're losing a lot of energy traveling across that. And even in the summer, you're paying to air condition your house. So every time you crack that tap, you're running a whole bunch of hot water through the house. You're heating that pipe up, losing a bunch of thermal energy, and then heating up your walls of your house every time you use your hot water. This is going to be direct. You're going straight from under the sink, tiny little distance through a half-inch line under the sink. You're going to instantly have hot water. You're going to have no thermal loss. You're not going to be heating up your house with the pipes. And like I said, this is just going to buy you hot water in all kinds of places that would normally be a huge amount of plumbing, or just not even be. Um, you couldn't even make that an application. So this will solve a lot of problems, guys. And if you're in an RV or a tiny home, some kind of off-grid setup, if you get the right low-flow shower head, and you're like you got quick showers, you're not somebody that takes a half-hour long shower. You could almost take a shower with this thing, guys. You probably could. I think I could pull it off. So, especially if you have it on the hottest setting, guys. It also has a feature, speaking of tiny homes and off-grid setups. So if you want to walk away, save power if you're running on solar or something, but you don't want to worry about this thing freezing because it does have a glass, um, it's insulated glass tank, which is really, what do you call it, efficient. This thing is actually 99% efficient, which is excellent. It's only 1400 watts or 1440 watts, so your standard 50 amp breaker will totally have you covered with this unit. But anyway, back to worrying about saving power. Rather than just a simple off switch, this actually has a frost setting, which is going to stop this from freezing. So you're never going to have to worry about that. You can save power, not have this thing fully heated the entire time if you're going to take off for the weekend or something. But you don't want to just simply unplug it and risk ruining your tank from ice. So you do have a defrost setting here, or an anti-freeze, anti-frost setting. that'll keep this thing alive and healthy on absolutely minimal power. And yeah, it does have three different settings, guys, and it's got the one, the two, and then over here it's kind of go between 125 degrees and max. And looks like, yeah, I think that's about it, guys. And it's really light, really easy to move. So this is 5 liters. If you know liters better than gallon. Another really awesome thing I didn't mention. I'm glad I took a look because I did want to mention this. This thing will handle 150 psi of water pressure. I used to work for a municipality. We would have to check a lot of the gauges and the water systems and stuff. And even the city mains, the water city mains that transport water all over the city, they only run about 120 psi. And then you're going to have a reducer, pressure regulator at your house that will normally drop you down to about 60 psi. So even if your house regulator for your water pressure completely crapped out on you, and you were taking the straight up city main pressure, you're only about 120 psi. So you still got 30 more psi to go before you have anything to worry about. So you're not going to overpressurize this thing, even if you try to. You're not gonna freeze it. It's got that frost setting. Actually, it doesn't even have an offsetting. Your offsetting is gonna be that anti-freeze setting. So I would suggest leave this bad boy hardwired and plugged in, not hardwired, but plugged in. And if you ever need to turn it off and you're going away or stepping out for the weekend or something, just put it on frost, let it do its thing, and yeah. So I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be, guys. But I think that about covers it. This was sent to me by Thermomate, and we will be doing some more work with this, actually running it, testing it. We'll put a voltmeter to it, find out exactly how much power it's drawing on standby. So we'll do an initial power test that's going to show us how much power it's going to draw from flooding it with cold water and just fully heating up a completely cold tank before it shuts down the heat. We'll get that registered in kilowatt hour measurements, as well as how many watts we're pulling throughout it, and we'll get the amps, all that stuff. And then once we get up to temperature, we'll do another test. So starting at RD2 temperature, we're going to run a 24-hour test, just leaving this plugged in, pressurized with water, and see how much power consumption we have just to hold and maintain the hot water for 24 hours without actually running it. So just to have an idea, because we know it's 1440 watts, but that's when it's heating. This thing isn't going to be heating constantly, so we can't just say 1.4 kilowatt hours every hour and times that by 24 hours. So to get a really true, accurate representation, we'll do 24 hours from heated, just total standby time. So that's if you aren't going to go ahead and turn it down to the end freeze. And you're just going to leave it running. So you left for 24 hours, didn't touch it. We'll find out how much power consumption that will be. And then we're going to do another test where it'll be a 24-hour run. And I think because we're going to pretend this run and test will be for, say, an off-grid cabin or a shop or something where you're maybe going to empty this thing. It's 5 liters, so if you're really heavily washing some parts or stuff like that, just washing your hands, or if you ran a dishwasher in a cabin. So what we're gonna do is we'll fully drain it until it runs cold every 4 hours, or I guess as long as the heat's back up, it doesn't have to be 4 hours. But we're gonna do that 6 times in a 24-hour period, which will simulate draining this thing every 4 hours on average over a 24-hour period. So we'll see what we get on standby. We'll see what we get with that, which would be about an average use because washing hands and stuff, you're not even gonna come close to this. So I think if we can drain this tank 6 times, which would be that'd be 30 liters of hot water. If we run 30 liters of hot water through this in 24 hours, I think that's gonna be a really accurate representation of normal use. And honestly, that's probably going to be more than normal use for most people. So between those two test guys, I think we're going to get some good results. We're going to get you guys some numbers you probably want to hear. And honestly, I know if I wanted to buy this, those are the numbers I'd be looking for. Those are the tests I would want to see being done on this unit. So we are going to roll those tests out for you guys. We have all the equipment for doing it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this unboxing video, and we will be coming at you with some testing. So until then, guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you end up getting it, it looks like a wicked unit. I don't think you guys will be disappointed, but like I said, we are going to come at you with some testing videos very soon. All right, sweet guys, that one's done. So before I film any more, I'm wondering if I should get that Bros Trend video up because I know he wanted it really badly. We may do that. Alright, my Packers bad boy backpack guys. We're done with this review now. It's actually a really cool unit. We're gonna be using this on the property. It's gonna go in one of the cabins. I'm really curious to see what the standby is gonna be on this because it is 99% efficient. It's got a glass tank. I think it's gonna pull some good numbers. Alright, so we're gonna want the back over here. And, that whole property is actually going to be thermal made because we got the propane on demand hot water, full house hot water heater. That's going to be in our main dwelling. And then we're going to be running this in one of the cabins. Pretty exciting. So how am I going to do this? Right there. That's just trying to figure out where this cord comes out there. Dropping it in there. All the package it up nicely. I think so. That looks right. Yeah. I don't really need to pack it up too much because we are going to be doing testing on it too. But beautiful. Oh, that's a really nice unit. I'm really happy with that. We'll definitely be using that on the property. I guess I won't take this up either because we're going to be doing a test. Okay. There was a few requests. I need to figure out what they were. Circulation on perfect. Okay, so got that. That's three that was done. And then I pulled, so, and then we got the flagpole. The flagpole I'll have to do in the daytime. We gotta do that outside. And then we got the essential oils. And then we got, okay, the red light therapy. We're gonna do the red light therapy, I think, tomorrow. Let's do this bird one. Yeah, let's do the bird one, guys. So I'm gonna go out for a smoke and upload this video, and then we'll do the bird feeder. And then the bird house too, actually. This needs to go in the front. That's really cool. I'm really happy with that. Really, really happy with that. Ooh, I already feel that cold air. Fingers pumped. I love it. 14,000 views. Feeling it, bam. Okay, so thermal needs to go up there. Okay, so this is the waterless. So wait, power adapter inside the water tank. This one is water. Is this the water or waterless? Essential oil diffuser. Then we have a couple waterless ones. Aroma humidifier. Okay, no, this one is a water one. Okay. I have three waterless diffusers I gotta review as well. No HP, none right now. All right. Live on that. Oh yeah, so I can go here and go to the PLC. Put it back. We're just gonna keep this as a constant stream, guys. On description goal, video capture with ice. We are really, really bright on that contract, but that is okay. So I need to do some work on the truck tomorrow too. We're probably gonna put the new cylinder lock in the door, and will be installing a cutoff with a positive V to the starter. I also got to do some welding on it. Okay. Oh shit, that's another one I had to do. So I'll have to do that on the iPad because I need to film it on the iPad so I can use my phone to actually work it. Rate oh yeah, that's just for that. Alright, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Conditional color select. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna throw it on PRP and I will be right back. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the lav mic on. I just realized that. Not good. Bio. So many charge points in this studio. I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Right. Much better. Where is that? Bird house thing? Oh, I see it. Guys, we got the Birdify Bird 2 Duo. We've already worked with the single cam one they have, a little smaller, blue. This one does look like it's got a larger reservoir. I really like the design, how it has the two sides that go around. The other one, it goes all the way behind. So this is kind of straight through. You can actually see behind it, which I think might actually make the birds feel safer because they can look for predators all the way through it. So you do have front straight looking at them view, and then you have a side view, kind of getting the side of the bird. And the AI capabilities are crazy on this, guys. It can identify over 6,000 bird species, and it'll actually tell you what kind of bird is on the feeder in real time on your phone. It's pretty awesome. You can have 20 of your friends and family. You can have 20 access codes, or like give out access to 20 different people. Actually, I think even over. So 20 plus free access, yeah. So over 20 free guest spots. It's got the portrait camera. That's what I was telling you about at the front, and then the dual angle, which is the other side. This is IP66 waterproof, guys. The single solo camera unit I have has been running all summer. It's gone through rainstorms, thunderstorms, windstorms, everything, and it's holding up beautifully. The battery life is crazy on these things too. I don't know. Yeah, this one has a solar panel, so this one you can put anywhere within Wi-Fi range on your phone, which is really awesome. Even the one without the solar, it's you can get the small little solar panels, guys. It's Type C, and that will charge your battery as well on the other units. So there's many different ways you can install this. You can mount it to a tree, mount it to a pole. It does have a pole mount as well if you want to put it up on like a 2 inch or 1 inch bird feeder pole. Um, what else do we got before we unbox this? I think that's really it, guys. Now to the side of your house. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and unbox this. Like I said, the quality is beautiful. Here's some shots, some real life shots from real customers. That's not AI, guys. That is real photographs of real people and realtors. You can see that blue one, that's the same one that I have, single unit. And they do have accessories you can buy for this. They have some of the little like grids that you can put over the feeding area so they can't knock the stuff they don't like out with their beaks, because we all know how bad birds can be for that. They'll go for the sunflowers and pretty much knock everything else out of that feeding bowl. And to see all of your feed on the ground after spending a bunch of money on it, it gets frustrating. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Like I said, the quality is amazing, guys. They use beautiful camo. So here's the strap, guys. I did say you can mount it to a tree. Obviously, you can mount anything to a tree. When I said that, you can non-invasively mount it to a tree. It has a really heavy-duty strap. It's a really heavy-duty metal mounting plate. Does have a tool to help you cinch it up. I am currently using the strap for mine that I have. You can strap it to like I have mine on the strapped to the railings on my deck, my patio. It's a second story deck. It's kind of like a apartment building style deck. It's on a single dwelling house, but yeah, so you can strap it to railings on the deck. You can strap it to trees, anything, guys. Never put screws into your trees, guys. Trees are living. Don't treat them like that. I mean, if you're building a tree house, I guess whatever. Power to you, but anyway. So here's some hose clamps, guys. These will be used if you decide to mount it to a pole. What do we got in here? So this looks like it's going to be one of our cameras. And it's got some weight to it. Like I said, these are not cheap cameras at all. This is it. And the weight, guys, it's the batteries. They got some serious battery life on this. Even without the solar panel, these things will almost last you like all summer. They last for months. But this is the one camera. Tons of weight, tons. And yeah, you can just see all this. It's got the dual camera actually. You can see one of them might be a sensor, but yeah, it's got light, all kinds of stuff. And then the back there, it's got a big access panel so that you can hit your reset or whatever. And it's got your type C, but it does actually give you, and it's got a push through here, so you can actually push that without pulling this cover back, and that'll allow you to push the button. But they actually give you a small watertight USB-C port there, access port. So that's our first camera, and it does have your universal mount, so like a tripod mount, like a normal camera tripod mount, GoPro, just that standard universal mount that most cameras and stuff have. And you can see there's a little thing there to screw into the bottom. That's probably gonna mount it to the actual unit itself. You get a Type C cable, so you don't have to worry about finding one of those. Just gonna go ahead and put this back in there, and we will continue unlocking. Like I said, guys, I've worked with these guys on this single unit and absolutely loved it. And that one didn't have a solar panel. So this is going to be a different style camera. The one that we just opened. Let's check this one out. Because there is portrait one, and then there's also the side angle one. I'm not sure which is which yet. This one is a smaller unit. Looking at the box, it looks like this smaller unit right here is going to be the one that has the side angle view. Set this down here. So this as well has your standard mount, got that same style there where we have the small access doors for your Type C for charging and hooking up the solar panel. And then we get the push through button for reset, so you don't actually have to open this big door, but you do have access to the whole thing. So I do not see a spot to put a SIM card in, guys. So either these are going to have built-in memory or you're just going to be using cloud storage on the app. We will find that out for you by the end of the video here. At least I will try to. I'm sure there'll be something in here that will let us know what we're dealing with for that. And same thing, Type C and that mounting screw. So, light this up. Alright. Instructions. User manual. Okay. I'm just going to really quickly peek at the box for you guys and see if it does say anything about built-in memory. So solar powered, a built-in rechargeable battery. Solar panel provides continuous people-friendly operation. So that's good. You won't have to worry about charging. Alright, so for storage, guys, enjoy lifetime free cloud storage to download your bird watching videos at your leisure. So it comes with a lifetime free cloud storage. That is awesome. Really awesome. And I do use the cloud storage on my single unit, so that makes sense. But the single unit you can put a memory card in that one. So it does have on device storage. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with free storage. Alright, so like I was telling you guys, that mounting plate, it is seriously heavy duty metal, as you can see with this one. Really, really heavy duty, thick 10 gauge metal. Yeah, that's as thick as you can get, guys. That's 10 gauge right there. And really, really easy to work with. They have great design. So this does have what I was talking about. You can get smaller grids for their other units that make it even more difficult for them that cost speeds they don't like out. But this does have it. Mine currently is just a big wide open feeding space, which is really easy for them to knock out. But this, if they try and knock it out, they're going to keep flipping this, and it's just going to make it much more difficult for them. So they do have splits in the bottom, so it allows your seeds to dry out after rainfall, and luckily I have another unit from them that I can speak from, and I've never had a seed go moldy, and in the summer when it's hot and dry out, by the next day they're completely dry. You actually can't even tell they've been rained on. But it does have a hood. This is more so to shade the cameras, cover the seed, and just make them feel a little more comfortable and protected from predators. And yeah, like I said, it does have that pass through. You are going to have a camera back here, but it will give them a little bit of feeling of being able to see through their guys. And this pops up real nice and easy. You just pop that there, pop this here, and you can take that right off. You need to get in there and clean anything. You could also leave this off if you want to just have it open, like mine is. So this on the unit I have is actually an additional part. Like I said, you can order accessories for these, but this comes with it, so that's really nice. But it's up to you. If you want to run it wide open and let them have their way with it, you can do that. So that is an option with this unit. Pop that back on. And we've got a slot here that's going to be to put the perch for them to stand on. So let's get that out. There we go. There's the perch right there. And yeah, like I said, you could be at work, you could be anywhere, guys, and this will literally give you real-time notifications of when the birds are eating on it. It'll tell you what kind of bird they are, all that good stuff. Really awesome. So, there it is with the perch. Really cool look, guys. Super wide. You'll be able to get quite a few birds on there. And what we got here? Here is the solar panel. So real nice size solar panel there, guys. And let's see if this has a splitter or if it's just gonna power the one and you gotta go over there. It looks like it's just gonna power the one, guys. So yeah. And let's see if it has a splitter. Just wondering if it's gonna. Alright, so it's got a real stiff bendable mounting plate. Or sorry, bar that you can adjust for your angle on the solar panel. And you can has a very long cord as well, so you can mount this way away from this thing. If you have this in a shaded spot, you can really run this far away from it to get it in this sunny area. So it does look like it has one. Let me quickly check the instructions, guys, and see if there is a way to charge both these cameras. But like I said, the built-in battery is so good on these things. You could number 19, the solar panel. You could go out once a month and just swap the Type C from the one camera to the other, and you're going to be more than good to go. These batteries will actually. Okay, no, so we do have a Y connector. We have a Y connector, guys. So cancel that. They thought ahead of that for us. And I bet you I've probably already seen it and looked right past it. So let's take a look. I'm not gonna fully build this today. We're just gonna do an unboxing video, guys, but I will show you all the parts. And I just, it's later in the night right now, and there's no sun outside, so it won't turn out to be a very good video. Please. Yeah, you even get a screwdriver, guys. They literally got everything covered for you here. So I don't actually see this Y splitter yet. I'm just gonna confirm that it's in. Just wondering if it's part of one of these. No, not that one. Hopefully it made it into our kit here. So let's quickly pop this open too so you can see what's on. So there's the spot to fill right there. It's quite large. Even if you have a big bag, you should have no issues filling that up. And I'm just really curious where that Y splitter is. It had to have looked by it somewhere. Not in that. Not there. Not there. They might have actually forgot to put it in, guys. Just check this other box. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, but not. Nope. Alright, whoa. It looks like we did not get the Y splitter in our kit. But like I said, you can just jump that over, guys. Takes 2 minutes to do it. I'll check the instructions one more time to see if it says where it might be inside of this. I believe that was number 19. So here's this mounting arm. Yeah, it doesn't say it's in that. Okay. I know this is really extending the length of this video, guys, but the 19. Oh, I think it's maybe you gotta get one. Next solar panel the camera. If you have vertified dual, use the Y branch connector to both panels. Please note that if you have purchased the non-solar bundle, the package will not include a solar panel. Okay, so it sounds like it should come with it, guys. I think they just may have forgot to throw one in this kit, but you know what? Cheap enough to buy one, so get yourself a Type C Y splitter, or hopefully your kit will have it. I'm gonna have to do that, just because it's nice to set it and forget it, you know? So we'll set it, forget it. All you have to do is pop it up. That's it. But anyway, that's it, guys. You got to see everything that's in the kit. Um, really nice build quality. They give you everything you need. Other than that Y splitter, unfortunately, didn't make it into our kit. I've checked in everything, guys. I cannot find it. I do think that that didn't make it. But anyway, this is the kit, guys. Really good build quality. The one I have is amazing. I love this company. You get lifetime cloud service, and yeah, we will do a video actually setting this unit up when we have some better lighting outside. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next one when we actually get this thing set up. Damn, that was a 20-minute review, guys. That was way too long for this. Okay. I may edit that down. I'll probably will edit that video down, honestly. Too bad it doesn't have the Y splitter. That's weird. Oh, you know what? This could have been a return unit. I don't think so. This doesn't look like. No, this definitely isn't a return. This thing's never been used. The only thing I can think of is like it's somehow buried in this and I didn't see it, but I don't think so. No, there's no Y splitter in there. Unfortunate. Oh well. Not gonna lie though, if I paid $450 for this, I would probably be pretty upset if it was missing a part. Not gonna lie. I hope I can friggin' remember how to pack this thing up the way I pulled it out, guys. This isn't gonna be easy. How the hell did they get this thing in there? This is gonna be fun. There we go. Got it. Is that all scooped up here? I guess I can check the video and see how the hell I packed this thing, but whatever. Here's a probably gonna have to do. Stuff it in. Pack it in. Okay, I think we're gonna make this work. I think I might just sell this one because I already got the other one. And honestly, I don't really need to. I just need to Alright, we got it. I think I am just gonna sell this one there. Get it listed up. Okay. That was shitty. That kind of screwed it up, not finding that one piece. Can you even upload a 20-minute video to TikTok? I really doubt it. Let's see, let's try this out right now. Seriously, you can put 20-minute videos on TikTok now? I did not know. Wow, okay. Hmm, that's cool. That's cool. Alright. Quick review that one. Honestly, I'm only gonna get these. How many do I have? One, two, three, four. Honestly, I'm probably only gonna get these videos uploaded anyway. And then we already uploaded one earlier, didn't we? Or am I wrong? Let's see. Contact, was that today or yesterday? I think that was yesterday. One day ago. Shit, it was. Okay. Supposed to be 5 a day, guys. We're gonna do one more because we've got to stick to the plan. 5 a day minimum. We're doing one more, guys. We're just gonna push through it. We got this. We got this. Okay. This guy is going up for sale. Get some good money off that. I'm thinking we can pull $200 easy off that. That's worth almost 500. Can easily pull 200 off that. I resell a lot of this stuff that I review, guys. I really wanted to do the egg incubator and the bug zapper, but these guys did say they want to see it reviewed, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's just do this and call it a night. We're gonna review this premium essential oil diffuser. Got a remote control, reduce stress, reinforce immunity. This should be easy enough, guys. We gotta keep this short. We gotta keep this like 5 minutes. The last one was 20 minutes. The one before that was 13, and I think the one before that was like 8 minutes. So we're getting a little bit on the long side. We gotta really shorten these videos up. Okay, here we go. Guys, we are coming at you with a premium essential oil diffuser by Asakio, or honestly, I can't pronounce it. Asakuki. Can't pronounce that, guys. Like, you know me, I'm not good for that. Anyway, this is also like a humidifier as well, a 500 mils. Um, so it's a wet diffuser. It's not a dry diffuser, which is nice. It's gonna add a little moisture in the air. It'll help moisten your skin, purify and humidify the air, and it's gonna reinforce your immunity. It says relieve stress and improve sleeping, and it has the remote control, so you don't gotta get up out of the bed to adjust it. Go ahead and open this up and check it out. So I'll give you guys some of the quick details. So it's got a 500 ml tank. We went over that. 4 timers. It's constant on 60 minutes, 120 minutes, or 180 minutes. So basically on 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. You can change the mist density, strong or weak, the mist time, 18 hours, which kind of just says how long you can get up the tank, up to 18 hours. So assuming on low. It does have automatic shut off if the tank runs dry. And it covers 25 to 30 square meters. It does have an LED light, and which you can turn on and off as well. There's high quality, energy efficient, adjustable brightness, which is covered, and it does have color cycles. So you can have it cycle through the colors or just select the color and have it stay on there. Power adapters in the tank, so we'll take note of that. Alright. Beautiful looking wooden base too. Or, like wood themed. So obviously it's not wood. So really nice like fake wood green patterns on there. And right down to the buttons even have that wood look. So there's your 4 settings. You're on your 1, 2, 3 hours. Here's your light, your high low setting for the mist. And then there's to turn your mist on. Because you can actually use this as just a light as well without the mist. Open it up. Just a big cover like that. It actually has the reservoir. This isn't the reservoir at all. It's just the cover. And it looks like you can direct where your mist is going to go by spinning it. It can go any direction. And here is your remote. So yeah, it looks like it's just got a low ultrasonic piece at the bottom there. An ultrasonic like mist maker, kind of like those cool mist humidifiers. So here is the control. Everything you get for the control. And a little container here. I'm assuming this is going to be for mixing your essential oils to water ratio. And you actually, rather than USB power, this actually comes with a nice AC to DC adapter with a DC plug to go into it. So you're not going to have to find a charge block or use a USB cable, which is really nice. So, let's see what kind of colors we get real quick here, guys. Let's plug this thing in, actually. I want to see what kind of colors we get. We're not actually going to fill. Oh, yeah, and it does actually have a level there. You can see where the max fill line is. So, it does give you an idea of what level you're at. This and plug is on the bottom side at the back, which keeps it nice and out of the way. So let's just hit the light mode, guys, without the mist. Because remember this thing can just do light as well. So there we go. That one was kind of cycling through them. So you can see from the inside there as well. That flickering, that's just the camera, guys. It's not actually flickering in real life. It's just because LEDs have a hertz, they have a refresh rate, and it's very close. These ones are obviously a really close refresh rate to the 60 frames per second that I'm filming in right now. So there's green, and then I hit it again. It looks like it went even darker green, or brighter at least. We got blue, dark blue. Yeah, so it's light and then heavy. This one's actually cycling through, it looks like. Let's get this light off so we can get a better view of what this is actually going to look like at night for you. So it's kind of like getting a little bit brighter. That's low red, high red. Let's see if it changes. So light green or yellow, yellowish green, purple. Yeah, so it's bright and then dark. And our blue light, or sorry, like lower intensity and then higher intensity. It's kind of like a whiter blue and then off. So yeah, that's all of them, guys. It looks really cool. I actually like it. It looks super crazy how it's flickering. But like I said, that's just the hertz from the LED refresh rate. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I love the look of it. I think it's awesome. It's gonna be really nice for aesthetics. It's gonna set that vibe with the light and just the aroma and smell is just gonna complete it all together. This will definitely be a mood. It's gonna really put some mood into the room. Hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. We're not doing any more tonight. We are done for the night. I actually like this. I'll probably actually keep this. I don't think I'm gonna sell this one. I just don't want to end up with a whole bunch of junk and crap. Thank God I'm not a hoarder. I could not. I would be done for with this job if I was a hoarder. Done for. Sweet. Another one off the list, guys. And we made our goal because we gotta stick to our goal. Goals are absolutely useless if you don't stick to them. We gotta stay on track because we got bigger goals that these small goals are gonna bring us to. And if we're not making our small goals, we're definitely not gonna achieve our big goals. Got to stay motivated. Alright, that is a wrap. I'm gonna go for a smoke, pack some of this shit up, put it away. Do we have any room on the finished up there? Yeah. I'm gonna put this in the finished spot right now. We're a little tight actually. Here, let's move this. Back that up. There we go. Can that slide over and this go here? Yeah. Perfect. That's done. Okay. So we gotta get that. That ice cream scoop, heated ice cream scoop. That's done. I'm probably gonna sell this. I'm never gonna use a heated ice cream scoop. I mean, I would, but not enough to make it worth keeping. I would way rather get the money for it. I don't know who's gonna like. I would even gift it, but if I'm gonna gift it, I might as well keep it. The only reason I would sell it is just to get some money on something that I'm not really gonna use. Yeah. Okay. So we'll list this. So those two things. Well, I don't know. Actually, I might not sell. These. Yeah. I don't think that. I don't know. 40. No password. Does that have onboard recording? 40. It's too bad that didn't have Wi-Fi. I don't know. This is a really nice unit. I'm like 6 watt solar energy, built-in battery. Yeah. Pencil clean. Shit. Cloud storage. SD card storage. Hmm. I'm gonna see if I can get that to hook up on Wi-Fi. I don't know. Personally, I say I should just sell the damn thing. Alright. Get this lavalier put away. It's 100% charged. But it's gonna be charging that now. Yeah, those are charging. Right, 100%. Yeah, good enough. We'll pack it up. Good enough. Man, busy. 11 p.m. I'm thirsty. 196 banks on brink of disaster as housing losses skyrocket. I gotta check that. I gotta click play so that I can grab that off my 5 hours. Alright. Alright. I'm dipping out, guys.